I think I teach Canadian history to provide kids with a sense of empathy for the relationships that exist in this country. Our investigation of Idle No More, the 4 women in Saskatchewan who started the hashtag and the movement, and my students had a lot of questions about it, and we realized that we didn't have enough information and we needed to gather more information both historically and from contemporary people. And so we decided to create our own online textbook. So we gathered media sources, we did interviews with elders and posted those via SoundCloud, and then we asked teachers and students from all over Canada, from our little Twitter network, to essentially contribute to it as well. And we started amassing this massive, it actually got too big at one point, this massive textbook on Idle No More, and that sort of helped us come to grips with documents such as the Indian Act, with treaties, and help us sort of sort out some of the things that I think most Canadians don't understand when they deal with Indigenous issues and the relationship that Canada has with Indigenous people. Technology is great. It lets us be able to sort of get that instant feedback from the world when you've created something. Get outside of the classroom virtually and really start talking to people, experts and guest speakers, and start amassing that sort of body of knowledge that we needed to move forward. At the same time, I sort of said, well, hey, let's look back at the history of this part of the world and see where some of this angst and where some of this political turmoil may have come from. Because of a Hat was a project that my grade 11 students in Canadian history did last year. What the product was at the end of it was a collection of historical fiction about Red River. You know, through the Hudson Bay archives, they were able to research what was happening at that time through the primary sources that were available, and to see some students go, wow, this is actually pretty intense, and look at the treaty between Peguis and Selkirk firsthand and go, oh my goodness, this is real. And from that, they were able to sort of create these stories of how people either did get along or didn't get along in this particular part of the world. What's always the best is the new perspective that students have. And when they have that aha moment where they go, oh yeah, I can see why that would make sense. And then they become critical thinkers, right? Things aren't black and white. Things are messy, things are sticky. When you do start to dispel that notion of the other, you start to become a better person. I get massive amounts of gratification when that happens.